Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the Arizona Cardinals franchise. It is week 15, and we are taking on the Seattle Seahawks, our divisional rivals. We're at Lumen Field today, and this is a big game here. Obviously, we are 2 games ahead of the Niners, but a division win here this late in the season could end up giving us the division if the Niners lose. And if the Rams, well, I don't think it matters, honestly. But we pretty much hold the Seahawks' fate in our hands with this game, most likely. They sit at 6-7, and yeah, I mean, I would love to clinch the division here today. And I mean, we'll see. It's not guaranteed, but it's likely. It is likely. And we see a story here for defensive end Cameron Pierman. Now has most sacks in school history. That's interesting. Again, we're not necessarily drafting anybody after this season, but I'm still curious to see what this guy's deal is. Let's see, right or left? I already forget. Round 1 talent. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, round 1 talent. Yeah, he's an incredible athlete. Great finesse moves. Gonna be a high overall with his awareness and play rec. I'm interested to see how he turns out in the future, but we're gonna focus on the now. We have a film room prep to look at here. So we're taking a look. So, critical game this week. Very suspect linebacking group. Sure, we'll target them. Sounds fine to me. So, 6 catches for Trey McBride. All right. We'll see. He had 5 last week, I believe, so I think it's doable for sure. Weekly strategy. Let's see what we got here. I think we want to do we want to do O-line? Yeah. We still want to stick to O-line for the rest of the season pretty much, and then trench goblins. And then go ahead and do red zone passing and 3-4. And of course, go back to our normal. There we go. And looks good. Joshua does have a high injury risk. We thought he had a fractured shoulder blade that would have kept him out for the rest of the year, but not the case. I think our backup center is Julius. Well, no, he's not. I think he's on practice squad then. That's fine. And Cody Simon out with a hip pointer. That one's a little bit more of a problem. He's a guy who gets on the field very consistently and is a good player. So it's going to be Mac Wilson and DJ Main today. Is he going to get the step up here at the will linebacker spot? I think he will. No pun intended there. Get an upgrade here for Tevin Lewis as well. And we'll auto-upgrade Dave Przinski. So, yeah, looking at the will linebacker spot, it's going to be Cole Ross technically, but no, DJ Main, who is that? Oh, completely, sorry, wrong franchise, and it's not even when I record. So actually, we're going to be in a really interesting spot here with no Cody Simon, Cole Ross, Akeem Davis-Gaither, and Owen Papo are the guys we have. So we will, we'll see. I don't know. That's going to be a little bit of a weaker spot than today. Aside from that, let's hop right in. Head to Lumen Field here. See what we can do. Here we are, Seattle, Washington, Lumen Field. It looks like a beautiful day here in Seattle. And how they get a truck up there. Besides the point. Who is that? Is that Marshawn? That is Marshawn Lynch. And the 12s here in Lumen are extremely excited here. And they're hoping that the team can get a win here and try to make a push to the playoffs. We'll see, though. We might be the season enders for them. We'll see what they have here. We'll take a look before anything at our linebacker spot to see who's going to be playing linebacker. Who do we want at will? Right now it's Cole Ross. I think we're going to do Owen Papo, though. He's technically starting at the Sam. Well, let's fix this real quick. Because I'd rather have Owen Papo start. And, you know, Akeem Davis-Gaither can get involved occasionally as well. At sub linebacker, though, we might be asking Kyle Hamilton to be more so involved. I think we will. I think he's going to step in and play. That's Buda Baker. My apologies. Kyle Hamilton will come in and play. Oh, he has a moderate risk of injury. Yeesh. Maybe not, then. Maybe we just stick with Akeem Davis-Gaither. It's just too risky. I don't want to lose him. And I forgot. So let's look at their team. See what they're working with. Sam Darnold, 82 overall. He's a solid quarterback for him. Kenneth Walker still here. Very good. Javonte Williams is their backup. Rookie Stephen Harris, Kyle Monungai. It's a pretty good running back group. Really worried about the speed of Kenneth Walker. JSN is going to be a problem. Cooper Kupp's still good. And Wanda Robinson's here as well. Pretty solid receiver trio. Tight end, Javier Herrera, very good tight end at this point. Has developed extremely well. And we've had troubles with tight ends all season long. So we are going to, especially missing Cody Simon, going to have some problems here today. Charles Cross at left tackle. Gray Zabel at left guard. Ryan Blaylock at center. For some reason, they're starting Satao Laumia at right guard instead of Brandon Sloan. Whatever. And then rookie Sheldon Giles gets the start of Abraham Lucas at right tackle. So pretty decent offense there for sure. Derek Hall at edge with Boye Mafe as well. Byron Murphy and Zach Sealer. Devontae White as well in the interior. Sam is Chris Paul Jr. Ernest Jones is their Mike. Will is Ivan Pace. I don't know why they say that their linebackers are the weakest spot because they have pretty good linebackers actually. Devon Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen, and Kendall Fuller are their corners. They are missing Julian Love today. So they will be starting rookie Oscar Carlisle. And they have a Nick Emanwari at strong safety. Mitch Dye and Michael Dixon are their kicker and punter. A pretty good team. It's surprising that they're at 6-7 here. Because I feel like they are a better team than that. I don't know. We'll see here. It's a return for Pritchett. Big hit Owen Papo, who will be seeing some play time. Sam Darnold, maybe the big reason why. 2,700 yards, 63 completion percentage, 14 touchdowns to only 11 picks. Really not a great season for Sam Darnold. Yeah, Owen Papo is going to have a interesting battle here. And it's going to be Kenneth Walker right up the middle. Has space. Oh, no. I completely messed up. I didn't want to be on Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, it's going to be a one-play touchdown, 75 yards for Kenneth Walker. Brutal. It's great blocking up the middle. And Kenneth Walker breaking that tackle is huge. And Charles Cross goes down. That's their starting left tackle. That's a big injury. We'll see how bad of an injury that actually will be here. But Michael Dixon's going to kick this one off now. And I forgot Marcus Robinson's still in as our kick returner. Or one of them. So here comes Kyler. I'm going to fix that while I have the thought in my head. because we really don't need to have Robinson in. We'd rather have Calvin Austin. Which I need to fix in the main menu part as well, and main franchise menu. But anyways, let's see if we can get things going. First down from the 24, handoff. Benson fighting for 3. Last week had a really good game, 16 for 128, 2 touchdowns. Nearing that 1,000-yard mark. Seeing if we can get there. 2nd and 7. Murray, play action. Going out to Morris with a big play. Mike Morris turning upfield for a nice first down play to the 47, gain of 19. Good stuff. Maybe our offensive coordinator knew what he was talking about, the weaker linebackers. Well, that was only one play. Trey Benson with a nice 8-yard carry, and there's an injury, and that's Zach Sealer. It's one of their interior defensive linemen. 2nd and 2 now. Going out to Mike Morris again. Terrible throw from Kyler, although why did he jump 50 feet in the air for that? Well, he had to, actually, now looking back. All right. Well, it's 3rd and 2. We're going to get Robinson in after this play. Going out to McBride quick, and he drops it. Ivan Pace there with the hit. They want us to go for 2. I will agree. Marcus Robinson's open in the flat. He makes the catch. He's still going. He's breaking a tackle. He's stiff-arming out of bounds. What a play. And an incredible run there after catch from Marcus Robinson. That was really nice. That was a really good play. Puts us in the red zone here. 1st and goal from the 10. It's going to be a run. Robinson again gets 3. Honestly, they're doing a pretty good job at maintaining coverage on Trey McBride. That is who I've been trying to utilize more, and they've just been kind of on him. And we're going out to Mike Wilson in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Nice throw. Nice catch. And nice play all around as we tie this one up here with Aubrey's PAT. So Seahawks scored very quickly. We took a little bit of time. So now we will see if they replicate their offense. But I'm hoping we can do better than a one-play touchdown. Sterling Rich on the return here. He's going to take a big hit from Buda Baker. And they'll start at 23. They're almost at their rushing average per game, 89 on the season. They're currently at 75 with that one run. Not ideal. And this one's going to be a play action here. He's looking. He's going to be caught. It's Wan'Dale Robinson versus Will Johnson there. First down is going to be a run. Kenneth Walker gets stopped. Gain of 2. And is that Kenneth Walker hurt on the play? I think it is. I also want to make a change here. I think we want... I decided we are going to bring Kyle Hamilton up to play linebacker. And I want Buda Baker to start at strong safety today. I think that's the move. Because I'm noticing he's just not on the field that much on these heavier sets, obviously. See if we can get him involved more. Here's a handoff. Javonte Williams, who has superstar dev, by the way, makes a nice play gain of a decent bit there. 20, I don't even know. Gets the first down across midfield now. And their run game is finding a lot of success here. And it's going to be a pass. Getting pressured, sacked. It's Walter Nolen, of course, getting there. Sets up a 2nd and 17. And they are looking pass. Getting quick here to Herrera. Gets 11. So it's a 3rd and 6 here. Darnold alone in the backfield. From the 43, looking pass. Looking for someone to get open. It's going to be quick. It's big hit on Kenneth Walker. It's Kyle Hamilton on the stop, and they're going to take a punt from the 40. They're passing a 57-yard field goal or 55-yard field goal or whatever it is. 53-yard field goal. I forget. Somewhere in that range. Kind of crazy. But I guess maybe their kicker can't make that. We only have 13 yards rushing right now, but we haven't really tried to run the football too much. So, but that will change here. We will start running it again. We'll bring in Benson after this play. 3 tight end set. Bringing out Marcus Robinson again. Here's a run. Marcus Robinson with a huge run, stiff arming E-Man Worry out of bounds to the 43. What a run from the rookie running back. Benson back on the field now. Handoff again. Benson, a big hole again. Benson tracked down by E-Man Worry to the 22. And I don't know what the Seahawks run defense is doing, but they are not doing a good job. That's for sure. First down. Benson almost at 1,000 yards on the season. And it's going to be a handoff. Benson again, and he's going to get his 1,000-yard season with that run. First down and 10 from the 10. Technically could still get a first down, it looks like. Looking pass, going Michael Wilson on the out route, and he can't bring it in. Tariq Woolen on the play. We'll bring in Robinson. 2nd and goal. Pitch out to Benson. Nice spin move. Only gets a yard. So it's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 9. Let's see. I think White Trail's a nice play to have here. Oh, man, we got hit as we threw it. Tried to go Trey McBride. What happened there? Just Paris Johnson just got beat. That was pretty much it. We'll take our 3 with under a minute to go in the first quarter. So, not ideal, but it's all right. We take a lead. Just need our defense to step up again. Rich on the return again, and it's going to be a return to the 27. So we'll see if they can find some more success. They are bringing out Walker and 3 tight ends. They are going to go pass here. Quick one out to Herrera, breaking a tackle from Buda Baker. Will Johnson tackles him out of bounds. Only 2 yards. I will say it is interesting with their tight end trio. It's really none of them are great run blockers. They're incredible receiving threats, and it's going to be a penalty there. It was a catch for Cooper Kupp, but pass interference on Kenneth Walker. So they're going to get pushed back now to the 20. 2nd and 18. They don't have to run a play here. Let's see if they do. They will. See a quick screen out to Wan'Dale Robinson. Doesn't really get anything. And they will take us to the second quarter here, as we are up 10-7. And looking to get another stop here to give ourselves a chance to go up 2 scores. Let's see if we can do it. So they are going empty here. Rather not have the guys covering man in this situation. They're going deep. One-on-one. Kenneth Walker versus Will Johnson. And, of course, Will Johnson's going to win that one. Just has the height and the coverage ability to play that extremely well. One-on-one with a running back is obviously Kenneth Walker faster, but, you know, as a receiving threat, just does not pose as much as one of his actual wide receivers. Here's going to be Calvin Allen with a nice little return here. Nice spin. Gets to the 49 across the midfield. So, love to see that. Nice play. Marcus Robinson in again. He's had a really solid performance thus far. And he's going to get another one. Another big run. What is the Seahawks offense or defense doing? Robinson stiff arming down to the 5. 3 carries, 77 yards. Robinson tearing this defense to shreds. And this one going to be a toss out to Robinson. Does he have the speed? He's going to juke. Gets 2 yards. Yeah, it's you really have to question the run defense of Seattle right now. It's been very questionable today. 2nd and goal from the 3. And looking, Mike Morris open for a touchdown as we go up 10. Pending this PAT. And as we see below here, very important score. Rams up 6-0 nearing the end of the first quarter over the Falcons. And we actually want the Rams to win because the Falcons still hold the 1 seed. Obviously, the Rams winning only really affects us if we lose. So we're obviously trying to win. If the Rams win, we get the 1st seed back, I believe. And there's going to be a good tackle from Jalen Thompson. They go to 26. Shown their penalty yards. I mean, they had 1 today, so nothing super crazy. But let's see what they decide to do here on 1st down. Their offense kind of slowed down a little bit. See if they can get anything. Another pass. And he's looking for something. Pressured, sacked again. It's Jordan Birch. Brought the blitz. They only sent out a couple routes there. It looked like only 3 guys actually went out on a route. Just not a great play there. 2nd and 19. Looking quick throw. And double coverage. Herrera makes the play. Sets him up for an easier 3rd and 11. Still, it's a 3rd and 11. So not exactly easy. So see, they got Kenneth Walker in the backfield. They are going to pass this one here. Goes quick under the middle. JSN with the catch, but only able to get 8 yards, and they will punt. So JSN not able to be the Emerald City route artist enough, but it's okay. Here's going to be a return. Allen takes a big hit, but gets to the 38. The return game has been a little bit better, too, today, I've noticed. We're going to give the running backs a little bit of a break on this play here. A little play action. Oh, man, pressure, and we take a sack. Loss of 10. It's Boyd. Yeah, that's Devontae Wyatt. Yeah, that was a really good play from Wyatt there. Just had a really good eye on what was going on in that play. Sets up a 2nd and long. We're going to go quick screen. Benson, oh my goodness, he takes a big shot from Ernest Jones. Only a gain of 3. So all of a sudden, we are in a 3rd and very long here. 3rd and 17. We're looking for something deep. Mike Wilson's open, just can't hit him. Kyler just not able to put that one on the money, and that would have been a 1st down if he did, probably. So we're going to have a Ryan Stonehouse punt here. And that one's a pretty good punt. Rich going to return this. And he's breaking 1 tackle, spinning, taking a big hit, a couple actually. It's a pretty solid return, though. Gets to the 32. 31, I should say. But also a very good punt. 2 tight end set, motioning Fant. It's going to be a run. Kenneth Walker up the middle, stopped for 5. That's only his 3rd carry. They really haven't liked running the football a ton, which is interesting. Also, you'll notice Nick Herbig is in for Josh Sweat because he's still recovering. So we're giving him a little bit of a break. Here's a quick throw. Cup makes the catch. First down. Now they're doing 2 running back set, which, 2 superstar running backs. It's not a bad idea to get both of them on the field. Here's a run. Kenneth Walker stood up, and there's an injury, and that's a lineman. That is Giles, their right tackle now, going down. Earlier we saw Charles Cross go down. He has yet to come back in. Here's going to be a pass. Darnold just throws a quick big hit on Wan'Dale Robinson. Buda Baker there. And it's a 3rd and 5. So, see what they got going on here from the 48. Sending Walker in motion. Looking for something to get open, and wide open down the middle is Cooper Kupp, and he's going to score. It's just not ideal. That's the cover 2 there. They took full advantage of that deep middle, and they shrink the lead back to 3. It's a great play there. Now, 2.5 minutes left, though. We have time to get some points on the board. Calvin Allen with a return opportunity. He gets to the 30. Let's start off with some runs. We got time for some running here. Trey Benson is in. From the 30. Going to hand it off to Benson, and a lot of bodies just appeared. Only a yard. I thought the blockers were going to do their thing. They did not that time. So, 2-minute warning. So now we're going to look at being a little bit more aggressive here and trying to pass down the field. We actually haven't been able to get Trey McBride at all today. So, and that's going to remain pressured, rolling out, throwing it to Michael Wilson, who makes a turnaround catch. There's another injury and another Seahawk down, and they have to use a timeout for it. 3rd and 5. It's Boye Mafe on that injury. And it's going to be Benson open on the Texas route. Trey Benson's going to turn it upfield. Trey Benson to the end zone. Touchdown, 65 yards. And these running backs are incredible. Whether it's through the air or on the ground, they will make plays. And that is why I think that first-round pick, taking Marcus Robinson at 32, was a good idea in the long run here. It's just great for Trey Benson, keeping him healthy, and also just great for our offense because we have 2 extremely good running backs. Big hit, Owen Papo. But we'll see here what the Seahawks offense has in store. They have 2 timeouts and minute 41, so they have plenty of time here to make something happen. Let's see if they do. Motioning Cooper Kupp. Looking pass now. Going quick, Cooper Kupp breaking one tackle, breaking bones essentially there. And another injury to Giles, their right tackle. Yeah, it's not ideal to see him go down twice there. He's limping off the field now. Both starting tackles out of the lineup now. Once again, there's a quick one. Kupp again. Big hit from Mac Wilson. They're going to go hurry up here. And see what they're going for here. Pressure. Sacked. It's Nolen again. Getting in there. 2nd and 19 now. Under a minute to go. No timeouts used there. Motioning Kenneth Walker. Looking for something. Going to be a quick one underneath. Wando Robinson gets 6 yards. So now the question is, no timeout. So it looks like they're trying to be very conservative here with their timeout and not giving us time, which is fair. They're still trying to get some points. Pressured. Hits as he throws. Incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Forces the time stoppage. 15 seconds left. We have all 3 timeouts. Maybe could get in field goal range if we want to get spicy. We probably won't because we're not going to have much time for Calvin Allen returning. That's a really good spin. 5 seconds left. I mean, not worth it. We'll just go into halftime up 10. Great half, though. Defense has played pretty well for the most part. Obviously, that 75-yard run, the 2 big plays, really, is what's kind of killed us. Aside from that, we've done a good job. Put some pressure on Sam. And hoping we can continue doing so. Let's check out the halftime report. We should see Giants, Bucks here, 2 playoff potential teams. Obviously, Giants, one of the teams fighting for the playoff 1 seed. And it's going to be a quick dot to Tyreek Hill, who had a good game. 35-28, another close one for the Giants, but they continue to win. Now Panthers 7-6, Saints 4-9. Handoff, Chuba Hubbard, stiff arming a defender to the ground, getting his balance and just free range to the touchdown. And really good game there for them, 31-10. Saints not having a good season, but Panthers trying to get into playoffs as well. Another very interesting matchup, 7-6 Eagles, 8-5 Buffalo Bills, both looking for playoffs here. Hurts from his own 40 takes a deep shot down the field and in pretty much double coverage caught, and he manages to escape and get it to the end zone, and that's John Mechie. And a 27-21 win for the Eagles puts both of them at 8-6. And the Eagles are still in the fight for the division, but they need the Giants to start losing some games. As you see, the top of the divisions here, Falcons, Giants, Cardinals, all fighting for the 1 seed. And, I mean, Lions are really just here to look pretty at the 4 seed. They're pretty much locked into that spot unless one of these 3 teams starts losing every game. But so far, Kyler, has been pretty good. Sam Darnold's been very efficient. Our run game has been incredible. We have not gotten Marvin Harrison the ball at all. It's been all running backs, Michael Wilson, and Mike Morris, honestly. We really not been able to get it to our top 2 targets. In the passing game, here's a return. Calvin Allen with a little bit of space. Gets to 35. So, red zone efficiency a little bit better than usual at 50%. It's not bad. And, I mean, what do you think we're going to do? Of course, come back out and try to run the football. You'd think that the adjustments should have been made here for the Seahawks. And it's going to be Benson. Gets a yard. And so far, yeah, that's definitely a type of adjustment you need to make there. Now, this is a deadly formation when you got both running backs on the field. Benson and Robinson both out there looking for a play. Getting pressured. Just throw it. I tried to throw it away, and then he did a stupid juke move. I need to throw that away so much sooner, though. Or try to throw it away, I should say. So, loss of 12. Sets up a 3rd and 22. Horrific. Really piss poor play, honestly. And sets up a 3rd and very, very, very long. See if we can get something here. We're going Mike Wilson, one-on-one, make a play. He cannot. It's Witherspoon. Able to get his hand in there, and we're in a punt. It's not a good drive. We've had some bad opening drives in the second quarter. Or in the second half, I should say. Rich with the return. Big hit from Melton. They'll start at the 26. But this is a huge opportunity for the Seahawks. I don't know why they're showing the penalties again. And it hasn't had any since the one. Let's see. Maybe the Seahawks can find some sort of magic here. So they got Kenneth Walker in. They're looking pass. Going in. It's going to be an incompletion because Walter Nolen jumped and knocked it down. Tried to go to Cooper Kupp there. He was open. But Nolen, the veteran presence already in this early part of his career, makes a play. 2nd down and 10. Kenneth Walker goes out wide, keeping this an empty backfield now. And it's going to go quick out to Herrera. Takes a big hit fumble, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, man. That would have been a huge play. Will Johnson with a big hit. But unfortunately, the ball just launched out of bounds there. Sets up a 3rd and 5. And looking for something in the immediate pressure. Nolen is having himself a hell of a game. Jeez, Gray Zabel got just absolutely bulldozed there. Yeah, Walter Nolen is probably having his best game of his season. Or at least maybe since the since we started recording again and changed the sliders. And it's going to be Calvin Allen with a chance to return, and gets to a 36. Not terrible. So rushing average, we're 10 yards under our average. You'd have to assume we'll get there. Although Seahawks seem to have honed in on our run game. So we'll see how much passing we might change it up to do. I don't know. I'm going to try this RPO, though. Going Marvin Harrison, getting him his first catch of the game. 1st down, 15-yarder. Nice play there. I'm going to change this to play action here. Marvin Harrison open again down the field, and he just can't connect. Oh, Kyler. Just not able to connect there. But he was open. Marvin was open. I'll let it be known. 2nd down and 10, though. And we're forcing that to... Okay, that's honestly not a terrible idea because we forced it to Josh Ramos, but a pass interference from Nick Emanwari sets up a new set of downs here. From the 39. And here's going to be handoff. Benson, another 2-yarder. Very much so continuing to play the run is absolutely the case for the Seahawks defense. Looking pass again. Marvin Harrison was the target, but again, pressure getting in there. And Will Johnson is getting kind of bullied right now. I don't know why Boye Mafe is bullying him that much, but he is. Looking past, Trey McBride's finally open for a play. Finally making a big play. Gets hit hard, but that's the 1st down. 1st down to the 21. We're going to bring in Robinson after this one. We'll play action here. Going out to Ramos, diving grab. Another great play from him. He's had an incredible stretch of games, honestly. Just much better performance from him. And we're going out quick. Trey McBride makes the grab. Gets 2. Emanwari on the tackle. 2nd and goal. Now we're going pass here to make them respect the pass. Marvin Harrison probably should have went to him way earlier. Honestly, I was hoping Trey McBride was going to get open. He did not, so it's okay. 3rd and goal. I panicked. I pump faked on accident. I panicked very hard there. I saw Trey McBride open. in the beginning of that, I really wanted to go to Ramos was the one I was looking at, but it's okay. We'll take our 3. Still puts us up 13. 2-score game still, but it's 2 touchdowns instead of touchdown and a field goal. So 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rich with the return. And it's going to be a big hit to his back as he tried to spin. Gets to the 30. And they're going to come out and empty here. Very interesting. And it's going to be a quick one. Cooper Kupp takes a big shot. Gain of 9. My brain just, whoa, shut off for a second. My apologies. But 2nd and 1. Let's see if they run it. They really haven't ran it a lot today. Here's going to be a play action. Pressure. Gets it to Wanda Robinson, who breaks a tackle. Jalen Thompson gets him. Great play from the former Giants. It's not ideal. Josh Sweat out on the field. All right. Sure. Got 2 running backs in. Williams, motion. It's going to be a quick throw out to him. Josh Sweat coming in to make a great play. Tackle for a loss of 5. And you love to see it. You love to see it. Absolutely. And they love going empty here in this offense. It's very interesting. 2nd and 5 from the 46. Sorry, 2nd and 15. What am I talking about? 5. Cooper Kupp making a first down effort. Yeesh. It's honestly just kind of been hard to, I don't know, it's like I really don't want our linebacker covering JSN there. It's going to be a gain of 1 on the run for Walker. But yeah, like Mack Wilson on JSN is not a fun matchup. Trying to avoid that at all costs. 2nd and 9. Motion Kenneth Walker out wide. They love going empty here. Pressure. Caught. No, dropped. It's Budda Baker with a nice hit in the air. Forces that incompletion. 3rd and 9. From the 30, under 30 seconds to go in the half, or in the quarter here. Once again, going out wide. And be quick to Herrera, and he's going to get the play. And he's fighting for more. 19-yard run after catch there. Yeesh, and that's probably going to take us to the end of the quarter. It will. Seahawks down 13, but they are driving. And in a good spot here to score. They really need a touchdown, though. Field goal really doesn't help them a ton. So let's see what they have here cooked up. Going empty here. From the 11. Darnold looking out to Wandale Robinson, who gets 5. They absolutely adore going out to Wandale. Don't blame him. It's going to be a run. Kenneth Walker stopped by Sweat and Wilson on a gain of 3 there. We have no turnovers today. We're ranked 2nd. You might be saying, how do you know that's what that is? Well, I've seen that graphic a ton, and I know that's what they're talking about. They are going goal line here. You'd have to assume. This is a run up the middle. This is a QB sneak. And it is. And he gets it. Are we sure about that? I mean, I guess so. So your 1st and goal. Going gun, though. I really don't like that JSN is getting covered by Jordan Birch right now. It's going to be a great play out to Williams, but not really because it's a loss of 3. Mack Wilson there. See my 4-2-5 going here, actually. It's an interesting little play here. 2nd and goal. It's going to be Darnold trying to run it in. He gains 2, and there's an injury. Is that Sweat? That is Sweat. Okay. So here's the really tough thing. Because 3rd and goal from the 2, they have so many options here. They could run it very easily. They're going to go pass, though. It's going to be Sam Darnold fumbling it, and it's recovered. Walter Nolen in the end zone. Wow. What a play. Incredible. Can we take a second look at that? Yeah, I mean, he really just didn't have anything open at all. I mean, it was a lot of just curls, flats, and, you know, he could have went out to Kenneth Murray and hoped maybe he made a play, but really a lot of that's just covered. So his option was to run, but he had to fight through Mack Wilson. Herbig, though, from behind, punches the ball out. And there's a ton of Cardinals over there. And, of course, Walter Nolen, who's had an incredible game today, finds his way on the football. And for the first turnover, of course, as they just mentioned, it could end up being the game. And, oh, my God, Marcus Robinson. Holy. That could have been a touchdown if I didn't accidentally truck again, because I was really shocked by how well he bounced off of that tackle from Ernest Jones. And now we're just trying to run the clock out here. Here's Robinson. And he's going to get another big run. Okay, so they're saying he has a fractured shoulder blade again. We'll see if that's actually true this time or not. I hope not. But it's possible that is the case. We're going to get James Conner in after this play here. Here's Robinson getting 5. We go ahead and shoot clock. So 5 minutes to go. We're in field goal range. Field goal does make this still a 2-score game. They'd have to go for 2. Here's James Conner, though, fighting through contact to the 24, and there's another injury. And this is Seahawks Kendall Fuller, down on the play. So that does stop the clock for them, and they don't have to use a timeout. Seahawks cannot afford to give up a touchdown. Here's Conner again. Big run to the 12. And they were just letting Conner have his way with this defense as the clock is running out here. Conner, only 2 that time. 2nd and 8, under almost 3.5 to go. So we're really running the clock out now. Here's Reggie Gilliam with a run and in for the touchdown. And that's going to do it, most likely. Reggie Gilliam, potentially the game ender. Marvin Harrison open on the 2-point conversion, makes this a 21-point game. And, I mean, Seahawks looking like they're out of it, down 21. It's really interesting because this Seahawks team is pretty good. It's just, I don't know. It seems like their players just aren't meshing. The scheme's not meshing well with them either. Like, it's just not working. Because they have a great tight end, great receivers, great running back, a good quarterback with Superstar Dev. They have a good enough O-line to get the job done. And there's going to be a slide for Sam Darnold. I mean, sure, they could definitely improve on the O-line. Don't get me wrong, like, absolutely. But it's a good enough O-line, like I said. So their offense just really has been disappointing. Here's a screen, a really interesting one. Big hit from Nick Herbig. Loss of 2 on Kenneth Walker. He went out really wide on that one. But their defense, honestly, is pretty good too, and they just have not played well either. they've gotten outplayed a ton. There's a quick one. Herrera getting hit hard. I really don't even have to say that anymore because that's just all we do is hit hard. 3rd and 1 from the 49. 5 wide again. 2.5 minutes to go. Sending Kenneth Walker out on a motion. It needs to be a throwaway. Very interesting because he had Kenneth Walker wide open. Pressure did get there, but still, like, you gotta throw that to him. He's open, but it's gonna be a 4th and 1 here. And it's gonna be handoff. Kenneth Walker stopped by the rookie Cole Ross, and that's probably gonna do it. It's a great play from the rookie. I will say, though, our defense has had a great game. Here's Connor finding his way for a 1st down. Seahawks not even trying to take timeouts here. Kind of accepting defeat. And I'm surprised Lumen Field is still so loud. So excited. I mean, there must be a lot of Cardinals fans in the stadium because, wow, this has been an ugly game to watch defensively for the Seahawks. And their run defense is just non-existent. The cheers are still raining down, though. Maybe Seahawks fans wanted this season to end. Gilliam. Oh, my goodness. Reggie Gilliam's having himself a crazy performance right now. Absolutely insane. We're just going to kneel it from here. He almost had a 2nd touchdown. And after this kneel, that will take us to the end of the game. Cardinals head to 11-3. Seahawks down to 6-8. Most likely keeping them out of the playoffs here. And we continue to fight for that 1 seed. And this game also could have given us the division win. But we will see. Next episode, that will be when we find out. But, honestly, very interesting game. It felt like Seahawks were going to be a very tough matchup here, but they just, after those 14 points offensively, did nothing. And that was early in the game. Obviously, there was that play there where they were very close to scoring. But that one, was turnover. They had a couple other plays. They had some drives that worked out. It was just the defense didn't play well for them to stop the run. Their offense just maybe didn't run it enough, honestly. Kyler kind of having a normal Kyler stat line at this point, not throwing it a ton, but getting the job done. Darnold wasn't even horrible. It's just, he wasn't really he was being too safe with the football. Benson had a nice game. Robinson had a fantastic performance. Surprisingly, neither of them had touchdowns. That's actually, neither of them had rushing touchdowns. They both had receiving touchdowns. Kenneth Walker had a nice, he had a 75-yard run and then 10 yards on 6 carries. So there's that. Connor came in and ran really well. Gilliam had 2 for 35 and a touchdown. Crazy. Herrera got the ball a lot. Cooper Kupp had a nice game for him. Wando had a solid game. Trey McBride got 2 catches. Trey Benson got a touchdown on 68. Wilson had a touchdown. Morris had a touchdown. And we also got the touchdown. Or no, we didn't, but Marcus Robinson almost had one on that 35-yarder. But we held JSN the 1 catch and 7 yards. And that is a big one. That is huge. O-line just weren't incredible today. Nolen had an incredible game, though. 4 tackles for a loss, 2.5 sacks, a pass deflection, a fumble recovery. Incredible game from Nolen, and that's what we've really haven't seen a ton of from him, but he makes that happen there. Love to see it. Jordan Birch had a sack, along with half from Dylan Easley. And Herbig also forced that fumble. Will Johnson forced one out of bounds. Great game. Honestly, really good team win. And our running backs are insane. And our defense had a really good game today. So, because outside of those 2 big play touchdowns, I mean, no other points. So Trey Benson with an upgrade. We'll just keep getting the elusive scheme fit. Sure. Dylan Easley with an upgrade. For him, we're going to do speed rusher. Just continue to be a better pass rusher. 2 power moves, 2 finesse moves. Loves to see that. Will Carr with an upgrade. We'll go pass protector here. Did let up a sack. And then Sam Rudden, he has definitely been our worst lineman this year. But he's still developing, man. I mean, I'm not particularly worried too much, but he's been a little bit rocky. We have our film room prep. We did not get 6 catches for Trey McBride, but we did win. We beat the linebackers in a different way, and that was with the run game. So this one was for the fans, because it always is. But that is going to be it. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.